Catholic faithful, happy first Sunday of Lent. What you will find in the Sunday Gospel this weekend is Jesus, having just been baptized by John in the Jordan, is just beginning his public ministry and mission. And as this happens, he's immediately driven into the desert to be tempted. And just as every human being has been tempted, Jesus is the eternal example of what that means for the spiritual life. You know, in ancient paintings and illustrations, the devil, the great tempter, often appears as a twisted demon with pointed horns and cloven hooves. In these ancient paintings, he's so ugly and grotesque that you're immediately repulsed by him. The tendency is to back away. How unlike real life, where the temptations that come to us are usually so beautiful, or so it seems. In today's gospel for Jesus, there will be 3 temptations. The first is social temptation. Will his ministry be about turning stones into bread, feeding the stomachs of the multitudes and making them happy today? The second is political temptation. Will he bend the message, bend the truth of who he is, and submit to the rulers of this world in order to achieve a good for today? The third temptation is religious. Will he leap from the temple to be caught in the arms of angels, giving us no option but to believe, carving real faith in him from the message? And I'm sure that in each of these temptations, Satan must have appeared beautiful. But what we see in Jesus' response is that he refused to be tempted by evil, no matter how beautiful it looked. And instead, he clings steadfastly to the truth. And in his case, the truth is that his glory would not be of this world. His glory would be found on a cross in Jerusalem, along with the resurrection that will follow. And our share in that glory that began with our baptism is made stronger every time we reject temptation and embrace truth. Actually, if you read the gospel carefully, it becomes pretty clear that Jesus used these temptations and struggles to define who he was and who he was not. Catholic faithful, as Lent unfolds before us, don't run away from the struggles and temptations of your own life. Know that if you turn to God with them, his Holy Spirit will empower you just as it did Jesus. And let your response to life's temptations help to reveal to you as well who you are as a child of God and who you're not. Come back next Saturday if you'd like my Lenten Minute reflection on the second Sunday of Lent.